What's good, y'all? It's time for the Demonic Crusade. Demonic Crusade will be having two different videos. This one is going to be the main stage and the next one is going to be the challenge stage. So, Demonic Crusade, main stage. We'll be winging this because I'm pretty certain we should be able to beat all stages required. So, the very first level, War Guides test server versus Rumnose. So this should be pretty simple. And we'll be just going with the standard, we'll be waiting for 10 cost. So we get the 10 cost, we slow down time and then go double archer. Which should pretty much take care of everyone and everything. And we can just bring in a couple more doggos. There we go, we are through. Let's see if we were able to beat it with 3 stars. Challenge done, rewards obtained, complete. As you can see, there isn't any big requirements because 3 stars do only happen, as far as I know, in the challenge stage. So, alright, before we get into stage 2, we need to quickly talk about affiliation, which is going to be from Astrid all the way to King Hearts, so 64,000 max. And 57,000 as our lowest BP to affiliate, which then already leads us to continue with the Demonic Crusade. So, Demonic Crusade, Crusade number 2, no special mechanics, and our team number 1 is going to consist of the Epic Tank, could also be the Blue Tank, the Epic Archers, and then the Flyers. So, Demonic Soldier wise, we're going to be running every epic at level 1 besides this one because I had to test if it actually takes your own Demon Soldiers, and every blue at level 3 besides these guys. Those are at level 4 because I fucked up. So yeah, every blue at level 4, every epic and every gold at level 1. Here we go. Crusade stage 2, obviously we have a huge BP lead for the first stage, which only requires 110,000 BP. And opening wise, we're going to make it pretty simple. What I'm wondering though is why doesn't this look look clean enough? We'll be starting off with the big boy tank. Then again, click on someone to slow down time and place those tanks in each other. That is just to ensure the maximum damage of the tanks because they should, in theory, shoot at the same time. So there we go. We're going to be again taking out the archers first because those are trouble. And then just swarm with the rest of the units we have really. Alright, and there we go. 2 in, wolves in, game out, stage 2 done. Man, they made this Rumnose guy pretty darn tanky. Besides maybe obviously using magic damage and winning that way. Alright, it's time for stage 3, Crusade 3. Tutorial stage, so there's no way for us to change the units or influence the fight in any other way, shape or form. Which means right here, we'll be just waiting for 10 cost. Slowing down time, putting down the tanks and placing the healers right behind. Then fast forwarding. Until we can place the second set of tanks. Healers are going to start to keep everyone alive. Drogo is going to use his ultimate, which means we can go in with the spiders. And there we go, spiders going through. Job done, stage down. On to stage 4. If this wouldn't take so long. There we go. Stage 4, ground heroes plus 1 block, Dryger as the special unit. We can again set our own units. And right here we have 1 tanky unit slow double units. So yeah, I think we're fine with our approach on the very first one, especially because we just out BP the enemy by quite a bit. So right here again, usually wait to 10. There we go. Waited to 10. 6, 7, 8. Double archers to take out a Lucas. Just so everything goes a bit more smoothly. This guy's just completely going to fall behind. And right here, honestly, we also could have just sent in flyers and we would have been done either way. Because there is no real air defense to speak of anyway anymore. So there we go. Flyer boys flying through. Flyer boys flying in. Stage done. So unless a Lucas kills your flyers, you can also just send in flyers and be done with it. Alright, here we are at stage 5. In stage 5 you can neither choose your units nor can you actually affiliate someone. So it's pretty much kind of like a riddle stage. And yeah. So the plan of us here is to wait until we get 10 cost. Summon in these guards. And then as soon as we again close in on 10 cost to slow down time right here. To then bring in the spiders and then movement speed boost. And look at the units go. Hyper speed. Look at them. Look at them go. And there you go. Spiders run through. Stage done. On to the next one. Alright. Here we are at stage 6, we're actually first time facing legendary units. We're going to go with the same formation you already know. So a tank, archers, flyers, another tank, speedy boys. Because apparently like this whole stage hasn't yet heard of the concept of using a tank to actually block your ranged units. So here we go. Let's see if we can manage it with affiliation. It's getting a bit close, but it works. And remember, we're only using 57k affiliation. So you can also just affiliate more. You can always go higher in affiliation, higher in levels. It is just that this way we can clear the stage. We also don't really need to kill him. We have our blockers there. And then we can just continue by putting in pretty much as many swarmy units as possible, because at the end of the day those aren't tanks nor is there a healer, and we just need to get 5 units through. Let me actually move the test server so you can see the unit symbol. There we go, job done. Time for stage 7. There is again no choice for us, we gotta use these units, and the trick is going to be Ardak's follower. What Ardak's follower does is he's going to attack a unit, and that unit is going to get a debuff called Deep Cut. And what Deep Cut does is means they just take enhanced damage through other units. So right here we'll then just start off with the tanks because they're resistant to physical damage. Follow up with Ardak's follower. Just bring in a second one because why not? And then we should already see a massive increase in damage against the tank. There you go. Even our tanks are doing 10% of the max HP per hit, which is honestly speaking pretty ridiculous. And even though the enemies have 2 extra block, we should be pretty fine here. Just swarming in, them applying all the debuffs. We got 1 guy through, 2 guys through, and then it's just the final doggos walking through. There you go, a stage done, on to the next one. Here we are at stage 8, and the approach we're going to take is a little bit of a boom boom. So you need the epic tank, epic archers, blue tanks, blue spiders, and the explodey boys. Obviously there's many ways to do it. You could also bring in the axe guys or the knife woman, you know who I'm referring to. Those are also going to work. But I mean, when do you actually get the chance to make stuff go boom? So right here we'll slow down time bring in our 8-cost marksman, who should take care of Shamir. We gotta see if they actually can. So Vortex is slightly out-healing our guys. Not quite. Maybe he is. But honestly, they aren't actually the main focus. So it is good enough. We have quite a bit of time left. 2 minutes. Our archers are doing their very best. 5, 6. And then it's time to send in the cavalry. The big boom boys. So now we accumulated quite a few blockers on the enemies. Damage wise also they aren't really taking too much. We'll send in the big booms. And then there you go. We mainly almost dealt with Regulus. Vortex is already dead. So now it's just a time question of when this is actually going to go through. And there you go. Obviously there's multiple different ways, like for example just using a high BP crusher unit, but especially if you have low BP and tend to have this demon soldier, this is probably the easiest way. Next stage. Time for stage 9, tutorial stage. We can't choose, and the new introduction is the Fool. What the Fool does is he not only deals magic damage, but he can also provide shields, though honestly his reliability is pretty wonky, especially in this stage, because you can't quite choose who he's actually providing shields to, and he ends up only shielding the ones that aren't on low HP, and then the ones that are on low HP actually do get screwed over. So yeah, for the stage that introduces the Fool, we are not really going to use the Fool, or probably not in the sense that they want us to do. So we're just going with the 4 knife girls with the only purpose of killing Oleg, and then hopefully killing even Absan, getting a couple through, but that doesn't really matter for us if we do or do not get people through. There we go, 1 left. We can bring in the Fool, bring in another Fool, and then lastly you would just rush through with the Spideys. Obviously something you can and probably should do is time out Iona's ultimate there. So if one of your knife girls dies, just send the tank, bait out Iona's ultimate, and you're done. On to stage 10. Alright, time for the final stage. Stage 10, we'll be going with the exact same formation we've used for all the other stages, just to see a little bit of big boom. BP wise, you can see affiliate wise, we are obviously above the required BP. And yeah, so we started off by going again double archers. Let's check Vortex. Yep, let's see if our archers can make something happen. Because even if they can't, we're just going to place down our bombers and they're going to get to do their job. So as you can see, even with 50k archers level 1, we are able to take out Kai. Anything more isn't necessarily needed from our units here, which means we can go in with these guys, send in the bomb squad, and then after just follow it up with spiders, if there's even anything left to follow up with. So here we go. Big booms, absent dead, enemies dead. We go through. Stage 10 done. We're not going to take a look at the daily challenge because, I mean, it's a daily challenge. It's probably going to be different by the time this video comes out. So appreciate this one. If you appreciate this video, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we see each other in the next one.